Hello and welcome to and we're not in focus. Well, we focus. Maybe. Hi, I'm Mallory. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you can stick around for some more fun. When you saw me earlier, I had a hat on and no makeup. Now I'm freshly clean. Makeup on. Still some of my lips. Today, what is today? I'm gonna share with you what the day is. I don't usually do that anymore because, like, honestly, I never know when these videos are going up and y'all, like, could be watching it, like, months after the fact. So that's why I don't say the date. But, oh, good Lord. It is Monday the 21st. And, I'm in Naples, Florida, in case you didn't know, or you probably know because I may have talked about coming down here. Honestly, I can't remember what I said prior to getting on an airplane Saturday night, getting in here, physically, like, in the condo, like, around midnight, and then, like, not getting into bed till, like, 1 a.m. But, yeah, I was just barely home from the windy city of Chicago, and our friends slash neighbors downstairs, one of them is from Chicago. And it's kind of funny. Kendra, she lived in New Jersey for a little bit, but she's from Ohio. And then I'm trying to remember how she met her man, but Joe's from Chicago. So I wanted him to know we were in the windiest city. And I didn't see them yesterday. I think my mom might have saw Kendra for like a hot second. She was off to dinner with someone. I think they both were, actually. I don't know. But, whew. Like I said, so we got in late. And then yesterday was Sunday. My mom got up early. She went to church, all that. I slept until like 1 o'clock. My mom thought I was going to be like sleeping until 3. And I've just been having like a rough couple of days for like various sundries of reasons. My ankle pinched nerve that I had to buy this thing at the CVS. It's a piece of poop compared to the one I got from the doctor, which somewhere in my house at home it has to be. I don't think I left it in Utah. I hope not. But honestly, like, if things don't get better, I am going to go to the doctor, and they might just get me another one. Although I do think I have, like, an air cast at home, but I think that's different than, like, an ankle brace. And not really knowing what's wrong with me and my ankle, and I know I've talked about my ankle a lot, but it's come to this point. And I'm using, like, Salonpas patches that have, like, lidocaine or some sort of, like, topical over-the-counter numbing agent in it that I like to stick on my back or like on my ankle to like numb the pain so I can get some relief like while I'm trying to wind down for bed, because I did not sleep a wink last night. And then I had like bizarre dreams that either had a meaning or, again, it was based off of Shameless, because I was watching Shameless last night. In the last episode I watched, one of the characters gave birth to a baby, and then I dreamt I gave birth to a baby. So, but usually if you dream about giving birth, doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna birth a baby. It just maybe means you're like gonna give birth to a new idea or an invention or a concept or something. And I do have a lot of things, you know, rattling around up here. So I was talking to someone and I didn't want to give like too much away because I'm like, well, until things are more finalized, I'm just not gonna share all my secrets, because I don't want anyone taking my idea and running with it. But, yeah, there's just stuff going on and projects. I need to, like, reach out to people and get back to them that I met in the airport in Chicago. But I'm here in Florida, and today I had lunch at Chick-fil-A. Boy, was that good. I got a kid's meal. I got a little toy. The toy is not really so much a toy as it is a book. You can collect all 5. And then if you have a child ages like 1 to 3, you can like request one of those. So I got a book about the secret life of the rainforest. And came home from lunch. What did I do? I don't know, I just kind of like took it easy for a little bit, and then I like took an Epsom salt bath to just soak my body, but I couldn't get the water to be hot enough to my liking, especially for my achy breaky body. And then like I filled it pretty good. I didn't want to like have any accidents and overflow the tub, but like while I was in it, it kept like, even though the drain was plugged shut, it kept like the water was just like slowly going down, and like I'm like, no, and then like eventually totally ran out of hot water. But I put this like new stuff in my hair. I totally messed up the system. I use John Frieda products all the time, like the hair glosses / glazes, if there's a difference, I don't know. And the rule of thumb there is you wash your hair, you condition it, then you put the gunk in, let it sit for 3 to 5 minutes, depending on like the intensity of the color that you want in between salon treatments, and then you rinse it out, go about your life. So I washed my hair, I conditioned my hair, you know, I shampooed it, rinsed it, then conditioned it, rinsed it, then I'm about to like put the stuff in. Here's the new stuff I've never tried before. At one point it was sold at Sephora. It might still be, they might still sell stuff at Sephora, but I got mine on Amazon. And it's a foam as opposed to like a gel, and it doesn't stain my hands, which is nice. And what you do is you shampoo, glaze, then you condition. So it said put it in your hair, like generous amount of foam in your hand, in your hair. It said rinse immediately or leave on like up to 3 minutes if you want like more of an intense with the color. And I feel like it kind of brought my color back to life, even more so than like the John Frieda stuff. So that was exciting, like literally like, so I had to rewash my hair because I wanted to do all the steps just right. So it's like, okay, wash my hair again, then I'm gonna glaze it, then condition it. So I was like putting it in my hair, and my hair is obviously, it was wet, and I'm like looking down at my hair, and I'm just like, ooh, I can start to see it getting more red and vibrant again. But I'm thinking, I don't know how long I'll rock the red. I'll rock the red for a while, but then I might see about violet, because I've been wanting like blue or purple. I was looking the other night, I was like really stressed out. And so I was on Guy Tang's Instagram and just looking at like for like ideas, and I saw the place that I go to get my eyebrows done, they follow Guy Tang on Instagram. Like it's not just an eyebrow place, it's like a whole hair salon. So I'm like, they know of him, they know his work, they're familiar. So if I'm just like, look, my hair is a balayage and that's all I want is balayage, so where the red is, bleach it back, you know, out, and then put in like a color. I'll try to show you a photo. I'm not too thrilled on, I like the color is what I like, but the whole thing I'm not too crazy about, because where I normally go and get my hair done, or like cut anyway at least, is a different salon than where I go for eyebrows. And I don't know or think they really, at least the guy that cuts my hair doesn't really do like the fun stuff, and I need someone or want someone who specializes and understands and knows how to work with the fun stuff. And by fun stuff, this is what I mean. So like, this will focus. I don't like how most of this person's hair looks kind of like not great. What is this, like gray and like silver? Not silver, it's like a silvery gray, but there's like blonde in it. But the bottom tips, there's purple and blue, and it's like, who's feeling a little blue and purple? And then like the phone number and the person who like did the hair and like all the colors and the whatnots, the hashtaggies. But just on the very end, like that's like what, a ombre? No thank you, no ombre, compadre. But I like that, I like purple, I don't know, something fun. So I'm looking like to see what other fun things if any, like this. I liked how it's like pink or like a red. So obviously I'm looking at that. I'm looking at Gaitang. I'm getting inspired for something. Maybe something fun and colorful for the summertime, but we will see. I want to get the most bang for my buck and get much mileage out of the red because I do like it. So I might at some point go back to the salon and have them like vamp it with their like high quality stuff than what you'd find in a drugstore. And then I just learned, because I like curl my hair a lot with a flat iron from Gaitang in one of his little videos on Instagram, that if you like have like your flat iron or curling wand on a high heat, like you'll lose your color faster, so like use a lower setting. I'm like, I didn't know that. But anyways, as I'm digressing on my hair because I'm obsessed with it, still, like, no regrets, like living life, just going through stuff. And so I did relax this afternoon. Been watching Shameless on the old iPad here. Oh crap, what time is it? One of our shows, my mom and I's show, it comes on tonight. It's 7:14, but it's on Showtime, and we don't have Showtime, but I have like the app on my iPad. Or you could probably go to like showtime.com and like log in on the computer. So I need to like text my brother to or call him. It feels so much later than it is, y'all. I am so tired and so stuffed, which we'll get to in a second. The login info, because one time I tried to log in using what I thought was like the password and like the username or whatever it was, and you know, I failed, and it was try again, and then ended up like locking them out of access to like the TV. So yeah, anyways, enough about that. And then we took our buddy Barry out to the Cheesecake Factory. So for y'all who follow me on Instagram, no, I lied, Snapchat. Of course you can also follow me on Instagram. For those who follow me on Snapchat, you would have seen that I ate at the Cheesecake Factory. And the first time, I think ever, actually I had like cheesecake at the Cheesecake Factory. It was a gluten-free, like, Godiva cheesecake, because when I read about it, I'm like, there's a layer of mousse, there's a layer of cheesecake, which I used to eat back in the day, but I don't like it, y'all. But the food there is like, and then some sort of cake thing on the bottom, so I just mostly ate the mousse. I shared it with my mom. I offered some to Barry, but he didn't want any. He had gotten full. As those portions, though, oh my god, like the size of the table. It's insane. So we dropped him off and then came back to a parking spot, because he's like, we're in the same like neighborhood. He's just, you know, a little further that way, Barry. And we smelled Joe's cigar, so we're like looking, can't find him. Like, let's ring their bell. And then Kramer, the doggy's barking. No Kendra, no Joe. I'm like, great, probably everyone loves us now. We've got the dog going. So maybe we noticed one car was missing. Maybe they'll be back later. But yeah, tomorrow's Tuesday, and I don't know if we have anything like imminent going on. We took Barry out to dinner, and then he wants to take us out to lunch. The poor guy. Last time we did this, we took him to Cheesecake Factory for dinner, and then I wanted chocolate chip pancakes, and he was going to offer to take us to lunch, and we ended up going somewhere that was like a breakfast and lunch place. Like, you could get either like a sandwich or breakfast food. And of course I got my pancakes, never fail. And both my mom and Barry ordered, I don't know if I talked about this in a video yet. Got like a tuna fish, I want to say, or some sort of sandwich, and it was like too dry, not enough mayo, and their meal was not good. Mine was, so. But we're now, like, with Thanksgiving, a lot of families are down here, so it's like really, really busy and like a lot of traffic. So I'm like, listen, if we're gonna go to one of these pancake places, we need to make a reservation like ASAP, like, because even it'll say, like, when you Google it, online it'll say like, oh, place fills up quick, like there's usually a wait kind of thing. So, but I've just been exhausted and just problems in life and things, and my mom was trying to cheer me up earlier because I was sad. I'm not gonna lie about that. You know, it's like it's gonna be Thanksgiving and it's gonna be Christmas. It'll be the first year like in my entire life since I've been born that these two holidays are coming and going without my grandfather. So like I was having a sad moment. So, which I feel entitled to, but she was trying to perk me up and remind me that our loved ones who have passed on don't want to see us sad. They want us to be happy, and then they're happy when we're happy. And so, but yeah, anyways, just a lot on my mind. Like, there's a lot of good stuff on my mind, a lot of stuff that's like, whoa, I got so much to do. And then there's some stuff that's like, you know, that's sad, don't think about it. So I try not to. My laptop's on the floor. I'm thinking I should get some work done. Maybe when my mom's working tomorrow, I think she's gonna work like a good chunk of tomorrow and like half of Wednesday, and then we go get my dad from the airport, and then he's with us the rest of the trip. So I gotta get some stuff done because that's always been my goal. It's like whenever I'm on vacation, and as long as we all got Wi-Fi and it works, whenever my parents or my mom, whomever, the one or both of them, is working, then I want to be working. So this way, when it's time to play, why am I using quotes? I don't know. When it's time to play, we're all like, yippee, playtime. And I'm not just like sitting here twiddling my thumbs, bored out of my mind. But we're here for a good week. Then we're like home for 9-ish days, and then we come back down. Whoop whoop. I think I said in a video, I don't know, like I film a lot of stuff, y'all, but then I erase it because I'm like, I was too sad, I was crying, I was too complaining, didn't shower yet, I looked too gross, like I didn't want to, for whatever reason, and the list goes on. Post things where I might have talked about something and then like regretted it, or I don't think it's time, but I did think I kind of like, in some videos, talked about like a secret. Again, what's with the quotes? I keep wanting to use these air quotes when they're not necessary. I should go to air quote school. It's like that episode of Friends. But yeah, anyways, there's stuff going on, and I was gonna wait till it's more like set and chiseled in stone to tell you, and I'm like 99.9% sure that it is. But until I feel 100% sure, then I will release the, see, I want to air quote my secret because I don't want my secret to happen. But if it does, it's not anything I'm happy about. It's something my mom is happy about. Then maybe she and I will like do a little announcement video together. Because she's gonna have me like being mopey and like angry and sad and like in a bad mood about it when she's gonna be happy, and I want y'all to get the full experience of it. And this in itself, I think, could be a whole topic on its own, like what I'm not saying yet. Like, so at some point, she and I will sit down, film like what this secret is, and then also tie in another like story or two if we can, without making the video too long about me and my childhood. So if you're interested, it's coming at some point. I just need to talk to her about doing it, so, and like what my thought process is behind it all before, because also I feel like I kind of need her permission too to talk about this, because I don't know, until like, I feel like family should know first before anything else. See, that part there, I wish I hadn't said it, but I did, and it's too late, so we're just gonna, what's the thing in court when they're like, tell the jury like to not pay attention to something that was just said, and I'm like, but how can you not, and how does that not affect if they're gonna vote guilty or not guilty? Like, when they're just like, oh, the jury's gonna disregard that remark, and it's like, okay, yeah, sure. But anywho, this is getting long, and I'm really exhausted, and I'm uncomfortable because I ate so much food tonight with dinner and then dessert. I might put my pajamas on, or I might not. I might just unbutton my shorts. If I'm being dead honest here. So I feel more comfortable, and then if I do, because Kendra, my mom like texted her or called her or talked to her yesterday, I don't know, and it was like, oh, if you get home early, like come on up, like hang out with us girls. And we never heard from her, and then it got kind of late, and by then I was already in my pajamas, and my mom was like ready for bed. So, but in case like her mom's like, come on down and say hi to Kendra and Joe, or one of them or both of them come up and hang out, I should stay in my clothes and not in my pajamas. But anyways, so yeah, I'm in Florida, and some people knew that, some people I guess didn't, or they didn't catch on to where I was, and so they're like, you're in Florida again? Yeah, and wait till they find out I'm gonna come back. So, but it's exciting. I just wish I could bring Squeaky all the time, but I feel like it's a lot of work. I mean, it's a lot of work just getting me to travel somewhere, so her on top of that. Unless they were here for like a solid month or a whole dang on winter, like a real long time, it does seem like a lot of work just to have her here for like a few days. I'm like, if it's difficult to get me moving and shaking and all that goes into getting me somewhere and then having to worry about a cat, I don't know, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So if you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, feel free to leave them down below. That hurt my arm. And while you're down there, don't forget to check the description box. You can find me on social media. I'm pretty much everywhere it comes to say hey. And don't forget to like this video. Thank you guys so much for being here and for watching. And as always, till next time, keep it quirky.